think the most important thing I learned was a variety of conditions that hypnosis is really very helpful for. I thought perhaps we'd learn about using it for sedating patients before surgery, but I do a lot of sports, and it's a tremendously important tool for people who do sports psychology.
Right.
That may have been the biggest surprise I had in the whole time was that hypnosis is very useful to improve performance, not just in surgery, but also in other activities.
And when you think about the information you learned, was it as thorough as you expected it to be?
Oh, no. It was perhaps 10 times more thorough than I ever anticipated. This was comparable to a lot of the classes I took in graduate school as far as intensity and the teaching. So it was great.
And what do you intend to do with this certification now that you're finished?
Well, I've been working on my backhand a lot, my tennis backhand,
right.
and it seems to help when I am able to focus better as to my results. And I'm using it for clinical purposes to help sedate patients that we don't want to use chemical anesthesia for.
Beth Rawlings.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So, Beth, can you answer a few short questions for me?
Sure.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you feel you learned in the course.
The main thing I learned was how hypnotherapy can help everybody in any situation in life. From the youngest to the oldest, everyone can benefit from it.
Dr. Stolting, Doyle Stolting.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great. Okay. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you feel was covered in the course.
We covered not only mechanics of hypnosis, but the conditions for which it is useful, and how to apply it, how to diagnose them, and a lot of more pertinent information about the applications rather than mechanics. I think we learned a little bit about ourselves as well. I certainly did. I found hypnosis incredibly relaxing, calming, good for stress. Recently gave a major talk at one of the national ophthalmology organizations, and I did it in a very different way from which I usually do it. I walked out on the stage, felt comfortable, animated, and many of my friends asked me what was different, because it was clearly a different presentation than I ever did before. I told them that I asked my wife to hypnotize me before the presentation, which she did.
Yeah.
As soon as I got up in the morning and right before I gave it, and I attribute that to the difference in the hypnosis.
And one more question. What do you intend to do with it?
I intend to apply it in my practice. As an ophthalmologist, we do a lot of surgery under sedation. The procedures are relatively quick, and we've been using hypnosis for cataract surgery and other anterior segment procedures. It's a fantastic substitute for chemical sedation. All of the patients that I've treated that had chemical sedation in their first eye and hypnosis for their second preferred the hypnosis eye. Every patient that had hypnosis for their first eye asked for it for the second.
Okay, Dina Stolting. Okay, so Dina, tell us a little bit about what you studied in the course.
What we studied? We learned that hypnotherapy can help people from stopping smoking and weight loss to kids with ADHD, people with stress relief. It can enhance sports performance. You know, before I came here and took the course, I knew that it could help people with some of those things, but I had no idea that the breadth of people that you can help with it.
Great. Okay, good. And what do you feel that you got from the course that you didn't expect to get other than that?
Oh, me? A way to manage the stress in my life. I'm a different person. I feel much more calm and relaxed, and it's also helping me improve my sales performance.
Jamie Venable, on down.
Thank you.
There you go. Great job.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what you enjoyed about the course.
Well, I enjoyed the education, obviously, but being able to place what I have learned into my personal life And the changes that I have seen in my own attitude has helped me to be able to move forward with what I've learned.
Great. Okay. And is there anything else that you feel you got out of this course? Maybe something you didn't expect?
Well, traveling through the subconscious mind, through hypnosis has been the most powerful experience of my life, and learning the background and how far back this goes has been an amazing experience for me, and something that I will carry through the rest of my life.
Great, great. Are you going to start a practice with this knowledge, or what are you going to do with it?
At this point, this is for me, and
That's great.
It's been a life-changing experience, and I will decide later what to do.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Good job. Okay. Okay, Kathy Jennings. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's your certificates.
Thank you.
And so just a couple questions for you now that you've graduated. What did you enjoy the most about this course?
Well, the course is a life-changing experience. I've enjoyed meeting all these wonderful people and sharing the bond of learning all this wonderful, wonderful information that has just expanded my mind.
Okay, great. So what do you feel that you got out of the course? Maybe something you didn't expect, or something that really helped you a lot?
I didn't expect it to be so easily assimilated. It was just because of you and Dr. Crow being such marvelous teachers. I feel like my mind has expanded. I mean, I physically feel like my mind is bigger than it was.
Great.
Even all the cells in my brain feel full of wonderful, wonderful, wonderful knowledge.
Well, you did a great job. So what are you planning on doing with your certification? Are you going to start a business?
Yes, I have leased a small office, and I plan to start seeing clients soon. And just the thought of being able to help other people become happy and solve problems is just absolutely wonderful.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Is Tammy Neal. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So here's your certifications.
Thank you.
And go ahead and just tell us a little bit about what you enjoyed about the course.
I really enjoyed this course. It had a lot of knowledge in it, knowledge that I did not expect to be learning so easily. It was absolutely wonderful, and I also loved it because we hypnotized each other almost every time, and I left here so relaxed.
Right, yeah, that's the good part, right?
Exactly.
So anything that you got out of the course that you weren't expecting?
Yes, I learned so much about the mind and about the brain here, more than I ever did in nursing school, and I did not expect that at all.
Okay, and what are you going to do with this knowledge? Are you going to start a practice, or?
I've already leased an office and seen a couple of people, and I'm also going to use it in my work to hypnotize people to have surgeries without anesthesia.
Great. Wow. It's exciting.
Yes.
Go ahead off this side.
Thank you.
And we'll go to Lisa Thompson. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And here's your certificates. So just tell us a little bit now about what you enjoyed about the course.
Every aspect of the course I truly enjoyed. There was the perfect balance between the book learning, the lectures, the practical experience, and just the camaraderie and the notion that we all felt like we were here to improve our lives and to do something really great and wonderful.
And what do you feel like you got out of the course? Maybe something you didn't expect?
I did not expect Bob and Inga to share as much of their lives and their experience as they did. They were completely open, virtually transparent, and that, in terms of moving forward, was invaluable.
Okay, great. And what are you going to do? Are you going to start a practice? Or?
Yes, we are. We already have an office in our home.
Wow.
We have our equipment, and in fact, Ken and I are our first 2 clients.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, our next candidate and our graduate is Dr. Lynn Hightower. Come over here, Lynn.
Hello.
What did you enjoy the most about this course?
What I enjoyed the most about the course was getting the scientific background and proof of how hypnosis works. I was astounded to find out that it worked for surgeries, it worked for post-traumatic stress, weight loss, maintenance, and a large number of other issues that people face in their life and want to change. And it was wonderful to have the scientific proof back to the 1800s that it has been working and is still working and is being used by doctors, and it's being used by certified hypnotherapists for different issues.
What did you get out of the course that maybe you weren't expecting to find?
I got a lot of academic resources that I can turn to. I came to truly understand how hypnosis works, and that I now feel comfortable and have seen the fact that I can hypnotize people and it works. It actually makes permanent life changes. I know it has in mine.
What are you going to do with your newfound knowledge?
I plan to use it. I'm in the process of deciding whether the practice will be in my home or I will look for an office. It correlates with what I've been doing all my life, which is teaching and working with people. And this is another step in teaching, working, and hopefully helping people.
Well, good. I understand you're very popular down at the fire hall in Kennesaw. You're going to have an office down there as well?
I was thinking about it.
Congratulations, dear. Now we'd like to introduce to you Joanna Schmink. Joanna, come on up here.
How are you?
Moderately well to good. And yourself?
I'm doing excellent today.
What did you enjoy about the course?
I think it really helped me expand my own abilities to think and actually to learn, quite honestly. Coming in, it had been a while since I had taken any kind of formal class or training.
We noticed that.
Which I think in just allowing myself to be able to listen and to learn again was actually very beneficial. But the amount of knowledge and material that we've covered in the last how many weeks has been just overwhelming as well, but very beneficial.
Ah, shucks. What did you get out of the course maybe you weren't expecting?
It actually has helped me learn to think a little better, but also be more intuitive and go back to my trusting of my intuitive abilities. Because of working in the subconscious, that also has shown me that even for future taking clients, that everyone will be different, and no two people are the same.
Exactly. What do you intend to do with this newfound knowledge?
I am currently working on business cards and trying to search for an office space and hopefully starting a practice.
And what?
Starting a practice.
Not hopefully.
Will be starting a practice within
okay.
the next year.
All right. And you think it'll take you roughly a year to get your business cards or what?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, it will not.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Our next graduate is Susanna Schmink. Come on up here, dear. Susanna always has trouble smiling, so we're not going to ask her to turn down. Look at the number 4 there. And what did you enjoy about the course?
Oh my gosh, what did I not enjoy about this course? It's been wonderful. It's been so much information that has helped me in my life, and the people have been fabulous. I've never felt more mentored and cared about. They've been so supportive and so helpful with learning all of the material. It's just been incredible.
True. Okay. What did you get out of the course you weren't expecting?
A lot of knowledge. I'm able to stand up in front of people and talk now, which I had problems with before. But, so much knowledge and about hypnotherapy, and I've really enjoyed the actual hands-on practice and learning the information and the way everything works together. And Inga and Bob do such a wonderful job.
Oh, shucks.
They do a great job of teaching it, so it makes it easy and you can assimilate it, but it's a lot of information.
What do you intend to do with this newfound knowledge?
I'm going to practice.
Fantastic! Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Now we want to bring up Ken Thompson. Come up here, Ken. How you doing on this great day?
I'm doing fantastic.
What did you enjoy about the course?
I would say everything. I had no idea when I first started this course of what it was involved with as far as the depth of it. And to come into a learning environment where everyone in that class wants to learn, is dedicated to learning, and with such great teachers, that the information was never boring and it just continued to flow was just exhilarating.
So you would say it added to your already superb knowledge of neuroplasticity?
To say that I had any knowledge of neuroplasticity after this class was to say I was just a beginner.
What did you get out of the course you weren't expecting?
Besides the incredible amount of knowledge that I had no idea even existed in the world of hypnosis, was also an incredible burning desire to continue learning and advancing and understanding more and more about how it works in our lives, because it's just such an exciting field.
Fantastic. What do you expect to do with this newfound knowledge?
Well, my wife and I are both starting the practice, and I am looking forward to not retiring, but enjoying my life after a 9-to-5 job, helping people and building a very successful business.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Great job. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Okay. We're now going to present a couple certifications for hypnothesiologist. Now, hypnothesiologist enables a person to use hypnothesia in lieu of chemical anesthesia. And so the first gentleman we want to bring up is Dr. Jim Hayes. Come on up here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Come on in a little closer. The first one, to my knowledge, anywhere, hypnothesiologist. Tell them how hard the course is, so that maybe we'll keep too many from coming in.
We have a good time in the course. It's very enjoyable, but it is very intense. So despite being very fun to go through, and the hypnosis part is very relaxing, and it makes you feel very comfortable. But the courses are intense. You have to pay very close attention, and there's a lot of reflection and study outside the course. So it's a very high quality course.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. We bring up Dr. Doyle Stolting. Come on up here.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. I believe it's spelled right. We could have put a TM after there to show that it's trademarked, but we haven't done that yet.
No, I think it's good.
Okay, just the way it is. There you go. Then you want to tell about how you feel about it. And
well, it's been a long journey. I learned about hypnosis initially when I was a resident in ophthalmology, reading George Morgan's book. Put it away, didn't think very much about it again until we met in the lobby of this building, and we began to discuss hypnosis. And you invited me to come and learn a little bit about it, which I did, and you kindly pointed out that I was a bit overweight, which I agreed with. So we proceeded to see if I might be able to lose a little bit, and I hit my first goal weight. And I remember distinctly you looking at me and saying, well, what about that muffin top you still have? And so we set another one, and I lost 60 pounds, I believe, in 92 days.
Exactly. Yeah, that's wonderful.
So I became very interested in it, wound up taking the course. We began to apply it then to the surgical scene. You came down and hypnotized some patients as I operated on them. And it was met with considerable skepticism by the staff, and I'm a factual kind of guy. I don't believe it until I see it. But we began to offer hypnosis for cataract surgery. And some of these patients were getting their first eyes done, some their second eyes done. The ones that had their first eyes uniformly requested hypnosis for their second eye. The ones who had had their first eyes done with chemical sedation and their second one, hypnosis, preferred the hypnosis eye. And so I was certainly impressed. The staff was amazed. My technicians wanted to interview the patients personally the day after surgery to see if it really happened. The operating room staff looked and said, we don't understand it. He's just talking to them. We don't understand it. And as we mentioned a little bit ago, I did my first one all by myself when you weren't there this last Wednesday. It was a patient that we had treated before. you hypnotized him. I did the surgery. He came back this time and he says, when I interviewed him before surgery, I have one question. Can I have the hypnosis again? So I did. And we completed the case. And as we were wheeling him out the room, he says, "Are we finished?" And so I figured I had just completed my first practical exam.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay. Back to you in the studio, Marie.
Yeah, she's tall. But over here, I think it's okay. Maybe just a smidge. It's just right at the very top of her hair.
Okay,
Just take it out slightly.
Take off your shoes.
There, that'll do it.
That might be easier than her adjusting the tilt.
Oh, I should put them on the other side so when I walk
Holy cow, child.
That's good.
Foot odor like hereditary or what?
That's rude. What did we do wrong?
And, he has Doyle's.
You were first.
Come on, Ken.
I think we could have trouble here.
We're going to need, shoes aren't going to make any difference
No, it's not going to make a difference.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Looks great.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be $10 after. Hit it.
Oh, the thing's on? Camera?
The things are on.
And which one am I supposed to be looking at?
Always look towards the middle.
Okay. Hi, this is Inga Chamberlain. We're here to witness the... That's not going to work. Okay.